Hey everyone, welcome to Daily English Dialogue. I'm Leo, and I'm here with my good friend Jack.
Hey there, great to be back with all of you. How's everyone doing today?
So, if this is your first time listening to our podcast, welcome. We create simple English conversations to help you practice listening and learn useful phrases for everyday situations.
Exactly. We talk like regular friends do, using simple words and natural expressions. No complicated grammar or difficult vocabulary here.
That's right. And today we're going to talk about something everyone can relate to, weekend plans. You know, what we like to do when we're not working.
Oh, weekends, my favorite topic. Who doesn't love weekends, right?
Absolutely. So let's start with a simple question, Jack. What do you usually do on weekends?
Well, first thing I do is sleep in. Wake up late, maybe around 10 or 11.
Yeah, sleeping in is the best part of weekends.
Right? Then I make myself a big, slow breakfast. Maybe scrambled eggs, toast, fresh coffee. I really take my time, No rush at all.
That sounds so relaxing.
It really is. After that, well, it depends on my mood. Sometimes I stay home and watch a movie or read. Other times I call up friends and we go out somewhere.
Nice. So you like having options.
Exactly. What about you, Leo? What's your typical weekend like?
Well, I'm more of a morning person, so I usually get up pretty early, even on weekends, maybe around 7 or 8.
Wow, 7 on a Saturday? You're crazy, man.
Ha! I know. But I love the quiet morning time. I usually go for a walk or a short run in the park.
Okay, that's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, and then I come home, make some tea, and read for a while. Later in the day, I might cook something special or listen to music. I'm usually more of a homebody on weekends.
Right? So you're the early bird, and I'm the night owl.
Exactly. But that's what's interesting about people. We all have different ways to enjoy our free time.
True. So listeners, think about this. Are you more like Leo or like me? Do you prefer quiet mornings or sleeping in?
Great question. Now, let's talk about this weekend specifically. Jack, what are you doing this weekend?
Oh, this weekend is going to be fun. On Saturday, I'm thinking about going to the new farmers market downtown. Have you heard about it?
No, I haven't. That sounds interesting, though.
Yeah, my neighbor told me about it. They have fresh fruits and vegetables, local bread, coffee, all that good stuff. I want to buy some ingredients to cook something special this weekend.
Oh, nice. What are you planning to cook?
I'm thinking about making pasta with fresh tomatoes and herbs. Something simple but delicious,
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And Saturday evening, my college friends are coming over. We're planning to watch the new action movie that just came out.
That sounds fun. Movie night with friends is always great.
Right. We haven't seen each other in a while, so it'll be nice to catch up. What about Sunday? Well, Sunday, I want to take it easy. Maybe go to the park with my dog if the weather is nice. Just relax, throw a frisbee around.
That sounds perfect, especially after a busy Saturday.
Exactly. So what about you, Leo? What are your weekend plans?
Well, Saturday morning, I plan to visit the library. I need to return some books and find something new to read.
Nice. What kind of books do you like?
I really enjoy mystery novels. Detective stories, crime fiction. They're exciting, but not too complicated.
Cool. I love those too.
And Saturday afternoon, my sister's coming over. We're thinking about going to that new cafe on 5th Street. Have you been there?
Oh yeah, I've walked by it, but I haven't tried it yet. Is it good?
I don't know yet. That's why we want to check it out. My sister heard they have amazing pastries and really good coffee.
That sounds great. I love trying new places.
Me too. And you know what? After that, we might go shopping. She needs some new clothes for work. You're probably right. She loves looking at everything. But it's fun spending time together.
Absolutely. Family time is important.
Definitely. What about Sunday, Leo? Sunday, I'm planning to have a quiet day. I want to do some cleaning around the house, maybe organize my closet.
Cleaning on Sunday? That doesn't sound very relaxing.
Actually, I find it relaxing. I put on some music and just take my time. It feels good to have everything organized.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
And in the evening, I'm thinking about calling my friend Tom. He lives in another city now, and we haven't talked in a while.
That's nice. It's good to stay in touch with old friends.
Yeah, we usually talk for hours. He tells me about his new job, and I tell him what's happening here.
That sounds really nice. You know what, Leo? You mentioned that new cafe. Do you want to join me and my friends Sunday at the park? We could grab coffee after.
Really? That sounds fun. What time are you thinking?
Maybe around 3 in the afternoon? That way you can finish your morning cleaning, and we can enjoy the nice weather.
Perfect. That gives me time to organize and still have a fun afternoon. I'd love to meet your friends too.
Great! See how plans can change? I originally thought I was just going to the park with my dog, and now we have a nice group activity.
I love it when that happens. Spontaneous plans are often the most fun.
Exactly. So listeners, this is how real conversations about weekend plans happen. You start with basic ideas, and then things develop naturally.
That's so true. And we used lots of useful phrases today. Let's help our listeners notice them.
Good idea. We started with the basic question. What are you doing this weekend? That's probably the most common way to ask about weekend plans.
Right. And when we talked about our plans, we used phrases like, I'm thinking about, and I'm planning to. These are great for talking about future activities.
Exactly. Like when I said, I'm thinking about going to the farmer's market, or when you said, I'm planning to have a quiet day.
And we also used wanna, like, I want to take it easy, or I want to do some cleaning.
Good point. And when I invited you to join us, I said, do you want to join me? That's a friendly way to invite someone.
And I responded with, that sounds fun. You can also say, that sounds great, or that sounds nice when someone suggests something you like.
Perfect. And don't forget about time expressions. We said things like Saturday morning, Sunday afternoon, and around 3 in the afternoon.
Right. These help you be specific about when you want to do things. It's much better than just saying this weekend.
Absolutely. So listeners, try to practice these phrases this week. Ask your friends or family, what are you doing this weekend? And notice how they respond.
Great advice. And try using phrases like, I'm thinking about, or I plan to, when talking about your own plans. It sounds very natural.
Well, I think we covered a lot of useful weekend vocabulary today, and we even made some plans together.
We did. I'm really looking forward to Sunday at the park. Thanks for inviting me, Jack.
My pleasure, and thank you to all our listeners for joining us today on Daily English Dialogue.
Remember, the best way to improve your English is to practice speaking. Try talking about your weekend plans with friends, family, or even yourself in the mirror.
And please subscribe to our channel for more simple English conversations like this one. We have new episodes every week.
We'll be back next week with another everyday English topic. Until then, enjoy your weekends, everyone.
See you soon and happy practicing.